Good job against UConn. Here's Hopkins going hard. Finger roll is good. What a start.
It's just a tough matchup. You can play that offensively, but can you guard it?
Hopkins spin dribble. Gets free. Ooh. Hopkins stands still. Jumper good. With a break. They got numbers. No, they don't. Not anymore. Good recovery. Ankle breaking move. And Hopkins converts. Hopkins way outside. It's good.
He challenged the shot and kind of stood and watched. Caravan almost came down with that.
Hopkins up their dribble, lay it up and in. Counted in the foul. Hopkins down the lane. Block. Here comes Hopkins. Hopkins. Step through. Got fouled by Jackson. That'll be his fourth.
Feed him again. Hopkins knocks down a three. That's it. Now here is Hopkins stepping through for two. That's pretty today. Here is Breed, who nearly traveled and dropped it off to get the stuff.
Aggressive. He's got to keep that.
There's Hopkins, aggressive for two. Now Hopkins turning him around, and nice use of the basket by Hopkins there. Right down the lane. He gets swatted, scores, and a foul. The breaks on this game are completely malfunctioning. Hopkins scores, Providence by 4. And he was met by Croswell along with Hopkins. Hopkins tunneling through for two and a foul. That's coming.
Could be only a matter of months, but this is some continuation. He deserved it. He earned it.
Bynum slithering ahead. Hopkins got the lead.
Advantage down low. Trying to take advantage of it. Little help with a double team. Doesn't matter.
Providence fans are panicking early because of a couple losses, but you see the talent is there. This is just beautiful basketball. 4 round 1. They reverse the ball.
Bynum. Post. Again, Providence in the paint.
A little bit more breathing room in the half court.
That's 9 straight games in double figures, but Hopkins has the counterpunch.
The rim.
Thomas. Here comes Hopkins. Look at the push. Breed, the finish. In the post, Hopkins. Relentless again off the glass.
Need a lot of credit for getting that break started. Hopkins, blow by, dunk, got it.
He's at the top of Providence's defensive scouting report.
Hopkins still can't get a 3 going. Takes it to the hole and scores at a 3-point opportunity.
Yeah, this kid had 11 assists. Look at how quick that was.
Yep, and he gets his own rebound again and gets it off the glass.
I'm telling you, there's really,
wow.
This guy finishes.
Here's Hopkins again, and Hopkins two-handed flush. Breed leaves it down low for Hopkins. And the answer on the jam. Clock at 7. Little hop step to his left. No good. Rebound by Hopkins. And
Harris takes Hopkins off the bounce, and Hopkins. Now to Hopkins. Little stutter step, and his drive is good. Up ahead, Hopkins. Met at the rim by Javen Johnson. Get going here. 4 to shoot. Hopkins falls away and hits the shot. Carter's been everywhere. The lob to Hopkins.
Numbers for Providence. Hopkins hard to the basket, lays it up and in. Hopkins running free to the basket, score it. Maybe that'll get him going.
Runner. Hopkins with the feed to Moore. Session game. Hopkins tries to tie it, and he does. Here come the Friars. Defense. Providence running the break. Hopkins going in, and he makes it.
There's otherwise. It grazed the hair on your legs, called Brunner.
Hopkins with a chance for a 3-point play. Shireman picks up the purse, ticking down. Hopkins on the drive. And he
does in basketball. Hopkins from the mid-range. Jaden Pierre, how about the touch pass? And then he gets the offensive out to Pierre, swing the ball quickly. Hopkins for 3. Okay. Running the other way, are you kidding me?
No,
He had
yesterday
nightmares.
they were smiling.
That was cool. He would make a shot for you. The lock's not been that guy today. But there is a man who has delivered. Bryce Hopkins now with 16 points. No! And look at the action by Hopkins to get that rebound. And he'll dribble up himself. The former Kentucky Wildcat going end to end.
Hopkins glides his way in. Friars with numbers. Hopkins.
A lot of talent offensively on this DePaul team. If they can get them all.
3 straight stops by the Friars. Hopkins with a crazy good dish to Croswell.
In that uniform and in his own skin, a little behind the back. Murphy just couldn't get there quick enough. But great job by Croswell to have those hands ready.
10 on the shot clock. Give it back to Hopkins. And he hits. Beautiful. Quickly to Hopkins. On the run and the jam. A breakout. Alley-oop. Hello.
Was open underneath. They didn't see him. Hopkins for 3. Allowing people in the Big East to shoot 48% from the field. That's Hopkins spins and scores. See, Hopkins. A lot of contact, and he's in double figures. Number 10 for the Hoyas. Hopkins 3 is good. One thing that Spears is very inconsistent at. Hopkins. Oh, another feed from Hopkins to Carter. Hopkins!
Hopkins can do damage out here too, though. That was a Friars. How about that? I just love his game. I just love his game. Bottom, end to end. Hopkins a follow. How about the ball by Posh? Put it where only your big can get it. Absolutely. And an answer from Hopkins. This week after the loss of his father.
So prolific.
Hopkins. Boy, is he good. He is so good. Hopkins, I think he did get away with an extra one that time. Well, if he is, there's Hopkins. Look at that. He's just a human highlight film.
Hopkins with this lineup on the floor. Hopkins and Carter off the spin. He decked Miller and got it to go.
Soft little delivery.
Lost him for a second. Hopkins didn't need one.
They are. Puts a lot of pressure on everybody. Can't overhelp. Again, a guy that can just...
Man, has he been such a cornerstone for Ed Cooley this year.
A nice screen to get that open look. How about Croswell? Nice cross screen. There they go.
Hopkins spun it in. It's Hopkins.
It's a 3.
Nice kick back by Bynum.
Around. Hopkins will put the cherry on top in double overtime.
He's been better from 3 this year than he's ever been in his career as Hopkins gets to the rim and wants the continuation as he does get the bucket and the foul. Somehow the weak side rebound goes to Floyd and he sets it up for 4 and try to get something created at that foul. Wow. And Hopkins goes right at it. A little shimmy gets him some room and gets him to the 10 for 2 and a foul.
This game this year, defensively, he still is at a little disadvantage against a guy like Bryce Hopkins. He just doesn't have that lateral living Carter inside.
They just left Hopkins, and that is a really bad idea.
Off the rim, no. And it's rebounded by Hopkins. Hopkins looking to go end to end. Banks it home and a foul. Past the midway point of this first half. Back in. Hopkins.
Oh, man.
He's crafty.